Welcome to your weekend focus for December the 14th and the 15th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I'm sorry I wasn't here on Friday. Time got away from me. I ended up having way too much fun. I found myself well after midnight in this entire giant park lit up with all the lights, and there was all kinds of interactive things, and I was walking through uh, tunnels of light, and I was on a teeter-totter. I think after it was sometime after midnight, here I was on this teeter-totter. It was a giant teeter-totter. There was a whole bunch of them, and big huge swings that lit up and played a melody as you went up and down. So I was out there with my son. So I do apologize. By the time I got home, I was far too exhausted, and it was extremely, extremely late. So I guess I was playing hooky. I do apologize. Um, the 14th. The 14th is the temperance energy. It's about getting rid of the clutter. It's about having more by having less. It's about bringing in balance in your life, stability, security. And the 15 energy is, well, that's the devil. So the devil is about transformation and death and rebirth. It's about cutting the cords. Well, last time we were talking about cutting the cords, I wanted to get on and say thank you, but I'm saying it now to the person in the comments. I must have said St. Peter. I don't really pay attention to what I'm saying when I'm talking. I'm just talking. So, so, I must have said St. Peter, but it is Archangel Michael that comes down. We ask him to come down through a meditation with his mighty sword and cut away the cords that bind us to maybe situations or people or things or perceptions. So, and that's so that we can move forward. We are in full moon energy, and this is really, it could be completing 6-month things that have been playing out in your life. Absolutely. If we have the numerology together for each day, we have the 11 energy and the 12 energy. So, wow, once again, extremely strong energy, right? The 11 energy, a master number, asking us to cut away what no longer has value in our life, no longer helps us, moves us forward. To give our goals, our dreams, our desires 110% of our energy. To walk with integrity. To roll up our sleeves, get to work. Don't look for the shortcuts. And the 12 energy, well, I talked a lot in the full moon video about the 12 energy, and 1 plus 2 is a 3, so the Empress energy, so the 12 energy and the 3 energy, the yearly energy, the monthly energy, on I go again. So revisit that. It is up on my main page, so that if you go to YouTube/Tarot with Tilly, you'll find me, and you'll go to the page and revisit that. That's why I put it up there, so that you can find it easily, because this energy is incredibly strong. It's our last full moon before the eclipse season starts, to step into brand new paths, journeys, adventures, relationships. Sun is in Sagittarius for the weekend. The moon is in Cancer for a Saturday, for the majority of Saturday, so Sunday would be Leo. So Cancer is all about feeling that safety, that security, that bringing out that nurturing energy within us. So, yeah, the empath will come out a little bit in each and every one of us today. We'll be more caring, more understanding, and people will be that way towards us as well. unbeknownst to them. The moon was into Leo on the Sunday, and that's when we can, go on those little adventures, find joy in our life, romance, playfulness, creativity. So let's see what the cards have to say for this weekend. Seven of Wands, standing in our truth. Standing in our truth, declaring who we are. Now, are we declaring it to other people? We may be. We may be saying something out loud. We may be explaining a situation. Maybe it's for ourselves to move forward. Maybe we are saying this is, we're ending relationships. And that's fine. And that's cool. Like, people look at that sometimes as a very big negative. But nobody is with you from the start to the end, or very rarely does that happen. Usually people come into our lives and serve a purpose on our path, and then they go out, and others come in, and they weave back and forth, and some come in and go out through different periods of our life. So it's almost like you're making a declaration or an understanding of maybe a group of people that you want to move away from. Maybe you're looking at a new career, a new job opportunity. And before you set out, you need to say your piece. The Lovers. The Sixth energy. So the Sunday energy, this is about not only embracing the people that we love, our desires, our dreams, our goals, but we're growing it deeper. We're growing it stronger. We're giving it substance. We've not seen this card in a very long time. The Three of Swords appears, and it's going to sit in the middle. So there could be some heartache. Absolutely. There could be some great healing, though, as well. We're going to feel things on a deep emotional level. We're going to take things to heart, even if we don't let on that we did. So if you look in the sky, the clouds are starting to part. That energy, that light source is coming down. It's going to shoot right through those swords, and it's going to beam down and heal you. So it is about healing. It is about, it could even be forgiving yourself for something. Many times we look back and we go, why didn't I go this way? We always make the best choice for us at the time. Hindsight's always 20/20. Seven of Swords. Be careful who you trust. Watch your back. Not everybody's on your team. I would have to say that after the Three of Swords, to just, be careful. Walk with integrity. Don't give people a reason to badmouth you or talk down about you. They have no right to, but they will anyways. We know that. It's part of the human culture, isn't it? Also, this is really understanding, we had the Temperance energy for the 14. So this is us really deciding what is going to go forward with us. And we walk by two swords there that would have been so easy to grab, but yet we're bending down to grab that one on the ground. So it holds more value for one reason or another. but these hold less value, even though they looked a little more immediate. So it's about taking your time. It's understanding why you're letting go of certain things. It's why you're taking certain things with you, and really understanding it at the core level. And those things become instinct for you, sage wisdom for you. Knight of Wands. Give a moment of gratitude up. So it's about gratitude. It's about seeing the things that you already have around you, seeing the person you are, seeing your magic, seeing your capabilities, your talents, your beauty, your strength, your courage, and giving thanks for those things. And it's a beautiful time to ask for a safe passage forward, for things to find us on our path, for people, for support, for love, for success. Ask for the protection. Let's get our well-being cards here. So very strong energy, but I think we were expecting it. And it has been for a while, and it will be for a while. I mean, all the planets are going direct right now, all except for Uranus. So days are whipping by. You're like, oh my gosh, how did it get to be this time of year already? Like, I just thought we started December. We're on the 14th and 15th, you know? It's that kind of momentum that's going. So we have to be busy. We have to put forth effort. We have to stand in our truth of what our true loves are, our true values are. And what doesn't belong needs to go, so it doesn't clutter your path. You don't want to be tripping around. Let's cut the deck here, and we have, it's not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything. It's not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything. We have the swan there, and we all know what the swan stands for with our animal deck. It's seeing the beauty within. It's knowing that you are beautiful from the moment of your conception. And it's not your responsibility to convince anyone of anything. So, you say your piece, but you don't stand there and try and influence their thoughts. You're just stating it. You're just stating it for the record. And there could be fear and there could be anxiety doing these things, absolutely, with the Three of Swords. But when you think things through of what belongs and what doesn't belong, maybe it's hard to move away from those coworkers, and you really want to start this, but there's kind of like this safety net and this feeling of belonging that you really don't want to give up. And so there is a pull, right, of how you're going to do what you want to do going forward. I don't know whose angels are strong here, but it's not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything. They'll catch up. Don't worry. They'll start to see your walk, and they'll want to be a part of it. They'll want to be close to your energy. They're going to see the bounce in your step as you move forward. So concentrate on you and where you need to go. Make your decisions about what you want and set out to create the life experiences that you choose, and allow all others to do the same. So I guess we'll leave our opinions to everybody else, about everybody else, to ourselves, and concentrate on us, ourselves, our walk, where we want to go, what we want to step into, what we need to end, what we need to transform in our life. We'll get our animals out here. So in a couple of weeks, we will have our solar eclipse. It will be in Capricorn. So collectively, That's success. That's career. That's goals. That's dreams. That's passions. That's um, reputation, stature. Job, career, ambitions, plans. Who do we have here? Oh, look at this. Sing your song. Sing your song. Okay. The robin. Oh, no, it's the bluebird. What was I doing? Why was I thinking robin? The bluebird. Sing your song. Sing, create, express, respect. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Isn't it time to listen to the song in your heart? Bluebird tells you that you've been hiding, and now's the time for you to sing whatever song you feel. It doesn't necessarily have to be a happy tune. If you are feeling sad, honor your emotions and express them. So that's very much an energy that is following through from the full moon energy, isn't it? Honor your emotions and express them. However, Bluebird would prefer that your song turn into one of happiness and higher emotion. Bluebirds are gentle, non-aggressive creatures that tend to avoid confrontation and are patient with other kinds. If a bluebird feels threatened or is upset, it stands its ground and defends itself and its own kind. Bluebird has shown up in your reading because it feels as though you have allowed others to take what is yours, and now it's time for you to stand strong. So where have you given your power away? Where do you need to reclaim it in your life? The situation could have just arrived, or it could be an argument that has lingered for years. Respect what is said, but know that you need to respect your own stance too. Don't shoulder another's problems if they aren't taking the same responsibility. It is important to be patient and kind with your words. You have nothing to explain. You have nothing to defend. This is your life. By following the song within your heart, you will be guided. Any frustrations and conflicts arriving in your path are to teach you patience and make sure that you are truly listening and not becoming misguided. Because bluebird is the color blue, it is often associated with the throat chakra and creative expression. Pick up an instrument, a pen, a paintbrush. If you feel that you can't vocalize your song in your life, maybe another creative way will help lift that song up so that you can finally sing your song. So it is about standing in your truth. It's about singing your song. It's about getting excited about where you're going, who you're becoming, what you are transforming in your life. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.